What's up? I hope y'all are doing well out there. I wanted to take a look at odd NZD. We're going to mark it up from start to finish. But before I did that, I just wanted to bring you guys up to speed with Euro odd. I did a video 2 weeks ago, and I thought I saw a potential sell opportunity. All of this green that you see here for about 579 pips. And it looks like price came to that zone. I don't know if we're going to hit the line exactly, but we did reach 605 pips on this 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So when we talk about, people working 9 to 5s and setting up trades and letting it run, this is a prime example of how you can do that. So 600 pips. Let's think about that, right? Let's say we trade $5 a pip. It's roughly somewhere between, once you convert it, between $2,500, $2,800, right? So, and you risked 25 pips to get it. So, like I said, if you are working full time, you're trying to figure out a way in order to make that work for you. I strongly suggest that you go ahead, sign up for the mini course. The link is in the video description. I am using Smart Trader today. And the wonderful people at Smart Trader have opened back up their trials. And so if you have not already tried it, I encourage you to go ahead, click the link at the bottom in the video description. Smart Trader is something that I have come to really, really appreciate, and it makes the process of marking up charts relatively easy. So I want to start off on the monthly. For those of you who are new, my name is Kaci Jackson. I am a registered commodity trading advisor with the National Futures Association, and I also am an intraday swing trader. And so I go through my charts and I mark up every single time frame in order to determine how I'm best going to approach the market. You hear Mello in the background trying to get in. How best to approach the market. And so what I do is I go through, identify those key levels. I look for the highs and the lows on every time frame. If you're wanting a step-by-step on exactly how I do that, make sure that you sign up for that mini course. But one of the things that I like about Smart Trader is that I can go through, check, and make sure that the levels that I have identified are the ones that the system has identified too. So you'll see here, support 1, 2, and 3 have all been identified by the system. So I'm going to turn that off over here in my Smart Toolbox. And then I'm going to turn on my Smart Resistance, and resistance 1 and 2. We got 3, 4, and 5. We didn't. It's so far away though. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plot 3, because 3 is the next one after 2 should it break. But we're on the monthly, so this can take a long while for this to happen. All right, so I'm gonna go down to the weekly. I'm gonna do the same thing over again. So I see a level of support here. I'm gonna go ahead and change this. I see another level of support here. And as far as resistance, I think we're good. Yep. So I'm just going to double check, make sure that the system has picked it up. Yes. All right. So I'm going to go down to the daily, do the same thing. It's the same thing, y'all. The same exact thing. And I'm looking. I don't see anything else. Let me make sure my eyes aren't missing something. And they were. Here's 1. I'll make that daily. Here's 2. There we go. I'm going to turn it off. And then as far as resistance levels, we just broke through this right here. So this is no longer, the system will probably pick it up, but once that new high forms, it's no longer, it didn't. Okay. Yep. I was going to say it's no longer a point of resistance. So I only go down to the 4 hour. Now that may be different for you because, Mello, that may be different for you because, depending on your style of trading. So like I said, I'm an intraday swing trader. So I don't go much lower than this. Now I will take my entries off of a lower time frame just to minimize the drawdown as much as possible. But as far as like marking up setups on the 15, not really. All right, so we got all of them except 2. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this too. Mellow. All right, let me look and see. So the only thing that I see is here. And let me change this. Yes, Mellow. Let me go back. You hear him in the background? Y'all might not be able to hear him. He having a whole fit right now. A whole fit. This actually, but I got it on the monthly. Hold on. I'm looking at a level that I think should have been a weekly. Mellow. Yeah, this was I guess it's a 1, 2. Yeah, that's a monthly level. I missed that. All right then. Okay, so I've got my levels, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going back to the monthly, and I want to see where we fall in the fib sequence. So you see that the dominant trend has been down, right? And I'm on the monthly. Don't pay attention to the time. We're looking at structure. Don't bother yourself with that. We're going to take it all the way down. So this is the active fib right here. And we see that price did a 23.6 pullback, a little less than 38.2. It never hit the 38.2. And it never hit the 118. So my thought is long term that I want to see price hit at least the 38.2 before continuing the fib sequence and hitting long term. Remember, I'm saying long term before hitting this D extension. Now this is the monthly, so that could take forever, right? You see it's been ranging since 14 in here. So that could take forever. So we don't trade that. We're going to drill down even further to see what else is going on. So I'm going to delete that. I'm going to go down to the weekly. And I'm going to go to the highest point, which is here, just to see where we fall. So price came less than 61.8. And so if I'm looking for sales, then my level is here. But clearly we see that price has started to make higher lows, right? So I'm interested in what's going on to the upside. So I'm gonna click below the last. Well, actually, let me take that back. I'm gonna go to the last low, the lowest low on this chart. And you got to click right at it or it won't deploy properly. So this fib sequence finished. So we had A low, B high, 618 pullback at weekly, monthly, and daily support. The D extension was hit back in September here. So we started a new fib. So I'm going to get rid of this. And then I'm going to go to my next low and click. I'm trying to find the active fib. So this took out this last. So if I look at this from here, oh, we already did that, 618. So I need to see. All right. So on the weekly, there we have it. On the weekly, that's the upside target. I'm going to drill down to the daily. And remember, I'm looking at potential to the upside at this point. So I'm going to click below the last low. Okay, those are not active. So I'm going to the next low. The next low is right here. This is the active fib. So what it looks like to me, that's on the daily. Let me click this. I'm going to go down to the 4 hour. Because nothing, it's setting up for something on the daily. But I don't want to wait that long to look for an opportunity. So on the smaller time frame, we got something good setting up. Now I ain't saying it's gonna happen for sure. I'm just saying what it looks like right now to me. All right. And so one of the features that I do love about Smart Trader is their smart trend line. So in the beginning, I had a lot of trouble drawing trend lines. And so I'll draw mine first. I'm probably going to have to go down to the hour. I'll draw mine first, and then I'll double check what I have on the system to make sure that what I've drawn is correct. And on that 4 hours, picking up that low, it will not give it to me. Let me go back. It's picking up. I can't see. I'm gonna have to. Oh, I got a lower low. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna work my way down. Let me see. It's still gonna pick up this low over here. It's probably not gonna give it to me on this time frame. Nope. So let me go down to the 30 and see if it might give it to me on here. If not, I just like to double check. Nope, it's still not giving it to me. Let me go to the 15. It's still probably gonna pick up. Let me fix this. There we go. Okay. So that's a 15-minute. So I'm still interested on the higher time frame in this bigger trend line. And so I will go from this low to here. That's what I'm looking for. So let me put back on, was it the hour? Let me grab the smart fib. Oh, you got, yeah. So the play is on the 4 hour, right? So what I'm looking at, excuse me, is the 4 hour move. And this is the active setup here. This is the active leg that I'm looking at. You have an A low, a B high, price pullback less than a 23.6. So what I see for the potential, and this is just assuming technicals only, is that we may get a push up into this level of resistance that's monthly and 4 hour. And then you may see a break to the downside for a deeper retracement. You have market structure here at the 61.8, but to be conservative, I trade to the 38.2. If I'm feeling aggressive, once we hit the 38.2, then I may go ahead, lock in my profits and let it continue or take a little bit off the table and then let it run. It really depends on what price is doing. So on the 4 hour, I see potential for, let's see, if we get this move to the upside, it's about 150 pips. But we could also see price break out from where it is right now. But before I execute anything, the main thing that I want to see is bearish, like bearish break of the uptrend line, a backside retest, and then an entry, a swing high, and then an entry. That's what I would want to see. So we may break off from where price is now, or it may push up just a little bit, or it may go all the way to that monthly resistance level in order for us to see a potential turn to the downside. Now, the alternative is that it could break that monthly resistance level, and then price could continue up. And in that instance, then I would anticipate if it breaks this monthly resistance that we're going to hit that ultimate target at that 1.1197. So really, you need to wait for confirmation. Also, you need to do your own analysis to make sure you understand what you're seeing. You know, everybody wants to email and say, what can you do for me? How can you help me? You can help yourself by marking up this chart along with others so that you can follow and understand, so that this stuff becomes like muscle memory to you, you know? So I'm going to move this stop loss down, because if it hits this extension, this trade is no longer valid. And so I want to catch it just before, and I move that just before it hits the upside D extension, because anything before this level is still valid, right? So you have over a 2-to-1 opportunity. This is 23 pips. Y'all be like, yo, stop loss tight. It is, because I know based off this fib what's going on, right? And then so 24 pips for 154 pips upside. So that's what I'm looking at on odd NZD. Y'all let me know what you're thinking on this setup. How are you trading it? And remember always to do your own analysis and don't take trades just because I said. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. If you like this markup, consider giving a thumbs up to the video. If you found anything helpful, consider subscribing to the channel if you aren't already. And then if you're looking for a group of like-minded individuals, make sure that you go to the Forex Facebook Mastermind group by clicking the link in the video description. And then if you're just like, Kaci, I like the way you marked up this chart, I want to learn your approach to the market, then make sure you sign up for the no-cost mini course. All right. So I'll see y'all soon. I hope you have a fantastic week. Bye.